Hey everyone, welcome back to iNeuronics.ai. Today we are diving deep into Bolt.DIY, an incredible tool for creating agentic AI. We'll cover everything from installation to leveraging multiple LLM providers including OpenAI, Anthropic, Perplexity, Hugging Face available in the UI. So stay tuned till the end. To understand Bolt.DIY, let's first head over to its GitHub repository by just typing Bolt.DIY, a GitHub repo on Google. You're typing Bolt.DIY GitHub. Here we have a repository. Cool. Now question arises, what is Bolt.DIY? Bolt.DIY is an open source AI powered development framework designed to streamline various use cases, including but not limited to web development. By providing more interactive, modular and automation driven approach, it enables developers to build agentic AI applications efficiently, making it versatile and adaptable to a wide range of tasks, or we can say wide range of applications. And if I talk about the difference between agentic AI and AI agent, agentic AI refers to AI models that can autonomously plan and execute tasks with minimal human intervention. It includes Tesla fully automated cars. And if I talk about AI agents, they are predefined task specific agents that rely on structured inputs to operate, like Chat, GPT, DeepSeek, various kinds of chatbots that we can create. The key distinction is that agentic AI can independently plan, execute, and adapt to new tasks, while AI agent follows predefined rules or workflows based on user instructions. Bolt.diy supports both type of systems depending upon your development goals. And if I talk about why this Bolt.diy is revolutionary, because it integrates AI models into coding workflows, enabling automated code generation and deployment. It provides a structured component based approach for faster and scalable development. It supports various LLM providers including OpenAI, Hugging Face, Google, Perplexity AI, XAI, Together AI, uh, and many more. So users can quickly push their projects to GitHub with just few clicks with bolt.diy. This repository contains the core files and dependencies required to install bolt.diy locally as well. It provides well documented structure to understand how the framework is designed and how you can extend it. We'll be installing and running this locally to explore its functionality. Before that, let's discuss the prerequisites you need. To install ball.diy locally, you need Git, Node.js, Python, and VS Code installed. If you don't have any of these installed, don't worry. I have provided download link in the description below. And if you will still face any issue, let me know in the comment section below. I'll let you know how to install all these things with proper steps. And so VS Code should be there. Like this is a VS Code. You can install it from here. Node.js should be there. You can install it from here. Git should be there. You can install it from here. And last one is Python should be there. You can install it from here, right? So now we'll be opening a VS Code to install this particular GitHub repo locally. We'll be using this particular link of HTTPS. When you will go to the GitHub repo, you will be having something called as code over here on the top right. When you will click on this particular drop down, then you will be getting this particular link. So after installing VS Code locally, when you will type VS Code in your search bar, then you will be able to get this particular UI. So from here, first of all, you'll open one particular folder. You can choose any directory from your local machine. So I've taken this particular new folder that I've created on the desktop. So first of all, over here, I'll open one terminal. Cool. So over here, I'll fire the command git clone, and I'll take the link from the GitHub repo, which is this one, which I've showed you. It's cloning the GitHub repo. As you can see on the left sidebar, we have the entire GitHub repository installed for bolt.diy. So now we'll change the directory to bolt.diy as we are in current folder currently. Cool. So now what we will do is install the dependencies. So we'll use npm package for installing the dependencies. So for those who are not familiar with NPN, NPN stands for Node Package Manager. It is a tool that manages dependencies for JavaScript projects. As we all know that when we usually work with Python for installation purpose, for example, I want to install NumPy, then I'll simply fire the command pip install NumPy. Similarly, if you want to install dependencies in JavaScript, then you should use npn package, which is Node Package Manager. You can explore it more on the internet as well. So then I'm firing this particular command. As you can see, we have a couple of files over here, which is package.json. So now I'm installing pip install -g pnpm. So apart from that, if you guys are worrying from where I'm getting all these commands, you can get over to the GitHub repo. You will be getting all these commands over here. You can copy the commands from here. You can copy the commands from here and you can install it. I have fired this particular command. Now I'm taking the command from here. It's installing. As you can see, 140, 150 downloaded. This particular command is installing all the required dependencies for installing Bolt.DIY locally on Windows. It's working. It has successfully installed all the dependencies. Now we'll fire another command, which is run dev. This particular command will run bool.diy locally. As you can see over here, we have a link localhost of 5173. I'll click on this particular link. I'll be getting UI over here. It's opening. This is the amazing UI for bool.diy. And now question arises DIY. DIY stands for do it yourself. And here we can interact with different LLM providers. As you can see, it's loading. You can also see the terminal over here. Yeah. From here, we can select various LLM providers. It can be Amazon, Bedrock, Anthropic, Cohere, DeepSeek, GitHub, Google, Grok, Hugging Face, Hyperbolic, LM Studio, Mistral, Ollama, and many more. So from here, you can select the available models and simply select a provider from the drop down and add your corresponding API key. So you using this particular button, you can also navigate to the official website of AWS, from where you will be getting a key for Amazon Bedrock. You should add your credentials if you have your AWS account. Similarly, if I select Hugging Face, over here I'll be having a get API key button. So when I'll click on this one, you will be going towards your Hugging Face account, from where you can create your access token or API key. You should enter it over here. Then you will be able to use it. Let's see real example. We'll be using Hugging Face as a LLM provider. First, go to the Hugging Face website and generate an access token. Then you will have to add access token over here. And now let's create a simple machine learning project with a proper modular file structure. Finally, using bool.diy, we'll push our code directly to the GitHub. So what I'm doing, I have entered my password over here, and so I'm taking this particular token of Agentic AI. So I've entered the token over here. Cool. I'm simply writing the prompt. Create a simple machine learning project entirely in Python using the iris dataset. Keep it very, very simple. And train an, let's say, random forest model. I'm saying use a sample of 50 observations from the data set. Ensure a proper modular directory structure for the project, integrate ML flow for experiment tracking. Additionally, develop fast API service to serve the trained model. Also, provide an environment setup. So what is my aim to create this particular directory structure? Because whenever in future I'll be getting the data set as per my use case, I'll simply change the data set in that particular directory structure, and I'll be able to create any machine learning model where I have a classification use case in just few changes. So before running this particular code, I just want to change the name of the model from here. I'll be using Llama 3.1 with 8 billion parameters. Let's see how this will work. It's working. As you can see, we have entire code over here. First of all, it has created setup.py where we have dependencies, requirement.txt where we have packages, and model.py is trained the model. It is training the model, random forest classifier. In main.py we have fast API, and this is a constructor. And as you can see, it has created the entire directory structure in a very less inference time. And on the left side, I'll be getting one terminal error. I'll be not going to fix this manually. I'm just saying ask to Bolt over here. It's fixing the error for me. As you can see, the error is fixed. The error was related to environment. You can download the code from here, and you can also push your code to the GitHub. This would be the name. You can add your username, password. Your code would be there on the GitHub repo, and you can experiment with multiple LLM providers as per your need. So multiple use cases we can solve, not only related to AI. We can also solve use cases related to DevOps, MLOps, web development. In AI, we can create UIs for chatbots. We can create rule-based chatbots, AI powered text summarization. We can create an application which will generate code for us. So that's how you can install and use Bolt.DIY locally. And if you have any questions or doubts, drop a comment below. I'll be happy to help. See you in the next video. Take care and keep coding.